Hello! Back from 2 days of being extremely tired because our cat was being so bad.
She is unbelievably, unapologetically...
She destroyed 3 mugs already.
not within the same day.
Not within the same day, no. But just really bad. Just not letting us sleep. As soon as we go to sleep, she starts being dumb. And try to break shit or like climb into places you're not supposed to be climbing.
Some days I wish I had a hamster.
No.
Yeah, all you'd be hearing is the little hamster running on the wheel.
Yeah, and then we're gonna find his room, and it's gonna be exploded in blood or something because hamsters just don't die normally.
I mean, if the hamster's by himself, and he has a lot of like stimulating toys, like
he's still gonna final destruction in that shit somehow, like Vegeta. But yeah, so today we're gonna play more Danganronpa. I don't know how close we are to the end. So yeah, I'm gonna start transitioning over to the game, and some fucking people are above my desk, very loud. Okay, let me move over now, and let me unmute the game. I almost put my speakers on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So what do we... Well, let's recap a little bit.
We got thrown in the trash. Because we were supposed to get executed because Monokuma tried rigging a game.
Oh yeah.
An impossible to solve game.
And then we had the most horrifying, the most disgusting, the most horrible,
the most shittest
endings of all video game history. No other endings will ever come close to that one.
Yeah, that was pretty bad. Kyoko, thank you for everything I have right now. Oh, I can't fucking read. Thank you. Everything I have right now is because of you. Don't thank me just yet. The real battle is still ahead of us. Yeah, true. But still, I'm glad it worked out. I wasn't sure if the enemy would accept my proposal. Honestly, why would the mastermind agree to that? I mean, they don't stand to gain anything from a final showdown, do they? They had no choice but to accept. Huh? It's all because of that one moment that I said that the mastermind let their guard down, like I said. So when was it that the mastermind let their guard down? I wasn't there to hear it myself, but do you remember what the mastermind said? They said they had hijacked the airwaves to broadcast our school life to the outside world, right? Yeah, they definitely said that. And what did you think when you heard that? Pretty hard to believe, right? Well, I mean, the idea of actually taking over the airwaves seems so unbelievable. You don't exactly read about something like that happening very often, so it's hard to imagine. In other words, that kind of thing is extremely difficult to pull off. And yet somehow the mastermind was able to do it. But think of it another way. There must have been some reason they had to do something that difficult. A reason? They had to show the world something, no matter the cost, us killing each other. They wanted to show the world? The mastermind has been very adamant about not killing us directly, but forcing us to kill each other. And all their rules and regulations were designed to encourage that. Yeah, that makes sense. If those stupid regulations didn't exist, nobody would have killed anybody. So the mastermind's ultimate goal was to make us kill each other and show that off to the world. But why? To prove a point, most likely. Prove a point? The outside world has a name for the students of Hope's Peak, right? A certain concept. You're talking about hope, right? And for those of us who represent hope, to kill each other and sink into despair, the mastermind wants the world to see that, to try and prove that despair is better than hope. That's their goal, as the ultimate despair. Oh, I guess so. What? They want to prove that despair is better than hope? But that's ridiculous. You're right, it is ridiculous, completely irrational. It's the kind of thing that nobody but those who would call themselves the ultimate despair would devise. That group, whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair. But is that really their only reason for making the rest of us suffer? I know how angry it must make you, and yet that same motivation is what led the mastermind revealing their weakness. What? Because their goal is to broadcast this killing game to the world. The mastermind had to be more particular than is reasonable about their own regulations. That was kind of weird to read. If the mastermind simply ignored their rules, this wouldn't have been a game, but a one-sided slaughter. At least that's how those who are watching this would see it. And that's why the mastermind couldn't kill any of us themselves. That is precisely the reason. No matter how much they may hate what I'm doing, I haven't violated a single one of their regulations. True. Oh shit. Junko broke the rules, so she was punished, but in my case, they couldn't lay a finger on me. Yeah, rip. So instead, they tried to use the class tryout, following all their proper rules to get me killed. They began a trial that didn't have a right answer, then they made me out to be the killer. But even that didn't work. Yes, thanks to you. And due to that failure, the mastermind took yet another risk. They attempted to kill you instead, who also was not the killer. And when that fact was exposed on live TV to the entire outside world, the mastermind had to accept your suggestion. Imagine seeing that on TV. Oh shit, this is rigged! To prove to the world that despair is better than hope, they have to defeat us in the perfect form. It would only do the mastermind harm to have it shown that they violated their own regulations. I mean, they did, we're alive. But all that was a hunch, right? And you were still able to get the mastermind to accept your challenge. Well, it's only thanks to you that we got that chance. Because you believed in me, another path opened up. Still, I can't believe how much the mastermind's thoughts and plans you were able to figure out. I didn't have the slightest clue. In the end, though, I couldn't prove any of it. It was just my reasoning. Essentially, I was making a bet. But it looks like I got it right, this time at least. I won the bet. She let out a quick sigh. I took it as a small sign of relief. To be honest, I haven't been that nervous in a long time. I totally couldn't tell you were nervous at all. You seemed totally confident from the moment we decided to go talk to him. Well, presenting a strong demeanor is a fundamental part of negotiation and persuasion. What do you say? Oh my god, there's like rats on my ceiling! Plus, if I'd shown my uneasiness, that would have just made you that much more uneasy. Yeah, you're probably right. How pathetic. Anyway, we can't relax just yet. All we've done is earn another chance to fight. We have to win this time. Or everything we've gone through will have been for nothing. You're right. If we can't defeat the mastermind, it'll cost us our lives. I mean, wouldn't us be a lot like being alive just like already proved like something was fucky?
Pretty much, yeah.
There's no option except to win. Also, who built all this shit? I guess that military people. Those Ragnarok people, maybe?
No.
But before we begin the final battle, we have to tell the others what's going on. True, but now we know who our real enemy is. All we have to do now is work together with everyone to destroy the mastermind. Work together with everyone? Is that really possible? Huh? Anyway, right now we have to go find the others. They're probably in the dorm somewhere. Shall we go? First thing I would do after like crawling out of that giant trash can is go take a shit. Because that was awful. I thought I was gonna get executed. I'm gonna go take a shit. I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Like, that's crazy. What about you? What would you do?
I would shower and then I'll head straight to the fucking kitchen.
Rev up them fucking fried fish, Hina. That was crazy. That was a crazy trial. And everybody's like, what the fuck? You're alive? This is my room. I can't head back yet.
I'd be too scared to go to sleep. Like,
Having some freakazoid guy show up in your thing.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
That did happen. I don't. But the thing is, that person was like a military dude. There's no way you can hide from that guy. If that was actually the Ragnarok person.
It really was.
I don't think he's here. Come on, we need to keep looking. Who else is alive? It was Hina. Hina.
Hina.
We're gonna find Hero like fucking crucified. I'm congested. Can you tell? I sound congested.
Yeah.
Oh. And suddenly we were greeted with. You again. Is he broken? I suppose his emotional instability reached its limit. Jeez, what the fuck? I wonder what all that was about. I couldn't help but let out a sigh of relief. Is that Makoto? I would go, yo.
You're gonna have the light shining behind you and all that.
Fucking Chad standing there all Chad. You guys, it is. There's no two ways about it. Oh, that's Makoto. Survived? I would say, fuck you. You don't know.
I would smear my shit hand on his face.
Why would you have a shit hand?
Because you've been in a dumpster.
But you didn't take a shit in the dumpster. There's no poop in the dumpster.
We fucking crawled in that place. We were like digging and shit.
The fuck? I would have just gotten pissed at him. Like, fuck you, man. You're like a stubborn little cockroach. You know that? I'm just asking to make sure. No, I'm a fucking ghost. Ah! I extend my jaw like a doppelganger. Everyone was there. All my friends who had struggled together and survived. As soon as I saw their faces, I couldn't help myself. I started to tear up. Wait, what's that smell? It's that shit hand you were talking about. Yeah, man, that seriously stinks. It's Makoto. He smells like wet dog. Bitch, I almost got executed. I thought I was gonna die.
You ain't.
You're not the one talking right now, are you? Get away. Shoo, shoo. And in a flash, my tears flew back into my eyes, and I said, fuck everyone. So what have you guys been doing while I was gone? Well, we figured that since the trial was over, we'd have access to new places again. And? No dice. All the rooms that were locked before were still locked. So there weren't any new areas. And where can we go to find new clues? I still can't believe you survived. Yeah, me either. Do you realize why it is you escaped execution? It was alter ego. He saved my life. Not so many people can say they had their lives saved by a computer program. I imagine it was a learning experience for you. Fuck you, man. Smelling his fucking poopy finger. Makoto, what's it like hanging out in the spirit world? I didn't go to the spirit world. Did you get to talk to her? Who? Miss Cleo. Oh, Cleopatra. I don't know, maybe. Is that what he's talking about? I don't know.
I have no idea.
No, I didn't talk to her. I mean, I didn't go to the spirit world, dude. I mean, who the heck is Miss Cleo? Fucking idiot, useless idiot. Fuck you. Kill him. Ugh. You stink. Are you rotten? Rotten physically, mentally, every way you can be rotten. Sorry, I was rolling around in garbage for a while. This smell is so smelly.
Oh, hold up.
Ah! Super smelly. You smell even worse than me. Way worse than me. She got a stinky fetish. I win. What the fuck? She seems happy for a reason. What, because she doesn't smell like the shittest one here now?
Oh, you know what? I'll take it as that. I'll take it.
That's what I hope.
Yeah.
There's no time to indulge in an extended happy reunion. We need to explain to everyone what happened with Monokuma. Explain? Explain what? But is it okay that you're here? What if the mastermind catches you? That's related to what I have to tell you all. I need to tell you all about the last class trial. The last class trial? We're going to redo Makuro's trial. What? Seriously? What's the point of redoing it? Makoto killed her, right? Bitch!
Yeah,
no, I didn't do it.
I'm wondering if he's the only fucker that voted for him.
I wouldn't be surprised. No, I didn't do it like I keep telling you. Makoto isn't the killer, and of course, it's not me or any of you. Then who is it? What she's saying is, it was all the work of the mastermind. What? You're saying the mastermind killed Makuro? That's right, it was all an elaborate trap contrived by the mastermind. Makoto stopped the trap in time and did what he had to do to stop it. But his decision meant that he would be the one to die. You spotted the trap, did you, Makoto? You make it sound like it was easy. I just, you know. My phone keep buzzing. Okay. But executing Makoto, who wasn't the Black End, is a clear violation of the school regulations. The rules state that only the Black End is to be executed, and the mastermind broke their own rules. Which is why I went and negotiated with them to have the trial one more time. And the mastermind agreed? Does that mean they really did break the rules? They had no choice but to agree. You used the TV broadcast to gain leverage you needed, didn't you? He's smart sometimes, but he's a dickhead. Very observant of you. I recall what you said at the end of the last trial. When you said now it's the mastermind that's ensnared, that's what you were referring to. Hey, I'm totally in the dark here. For anyone who doesn't understand, you can ask Kyoko to explain it again later. So knowing all this, what do we do now? It's about who killed Makuro, right? So our job is to expose the mastermind? But there's more to it than that, correct? Yeah. For us to win this time, we have to solve every last mystery surrounding the school. Every last mystery? But we've been looking around this all this time, and we still don't know anything, right? You probably guessed already, but if we lose this time, everyone dies. Oh. Fuck! Hey, who said you could agree to those terms without talking to the rest of us? I'm fine with the things the way they are. I'm fine living here forever, master. I meanwhile want to get out of here as soon as humanely possible. Anyway, at this point, the only way for us to survive is to unravel the truth. In other words, one decisive battle, a rather interesting development, I'd say. But figuring out who the mastermind is and how they killed Makuro and all of the school's mysteries, it's a pretty tall frickin' order. Maybe this time the trial is different. We know who our enemy is now. So if we work together and search as hard as we can, I'm sure we'll solve all those mysteries. I'm not so sure about that. Huh? I can't agree with the idea of working together with everyone. You can't agree? Why not? Someone is a rat. I mean, working together with everyone seems like the most obvious way to solve all the mysteries. That's what I thought at first. That's what I thought too at first. Until Monokuma gave us that little hint of his. Hint? I don't remember. Refresh my memory.
It's a very polarizing approach. I know, but okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Host Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students.
Wait, so does that mean there's an extra student? Then Kyoko's opinion is perfectly reasonable. Huh? But why? If the mastermind really is the one who killed Mikuro, as Kyoko says, then the mastermind would have had to set foot in this school, right? Monokuma could possibly murder Mikuro, but there's no way he could have disguised the scene like that. But according to Monokuma, the only people who have set foot in Hope's Peak are the 16 students who have been taking part in the killing game. Oh shit. Then the mastermind is someone in this fucking room. There were 15 of us in the main hall at the very beginning. What? Then who's the extra kid? Add in Mikuro and you get 16. Oh shit! And those 16 people who we started out with, the only ones still alive, are the people standing right here. Need I continue or do we get it now? You're saying the mastermind is one of us? And Tina, fuck you! No! Fuck you for stinky farts! Wait, we can't say that's for sure true. Yeah. Monokuma might have just said all that to confuse us. It's certainly a possibility, but only one among many. The mastermind being one of us is also a possibility. And that is a possibility we can't ignore.
Yeah, I mean, they're an ultimate, right? The ultimate despair, so they must be a high schooler. You can't say it's not possible.
But if one of us was the mastermind, they'd have to be controlling Monokuma somehow, right? But did you ever see anyone acting suspicious anytime Monokuma was active? Maybe they snuck off and controlled them in secret. I don't care how sneaky you are, we would have noticed someone sneaking off that many times. Then maybe Monokuma was on autopilot. Maybe they loaded up all the dialogue and actions beforehand. Oh, that's actually like a good ass point, Hiro. That's like the only smart thing he said in the entire game. In that case, there's no way he could have had all those back and forth conversations with us. Never mind, he's an idiot. Never mind. Well, it wouldn't be entirely impossible if they directed the flow of the conversation. Oh, that is also true. Well, maybe, but still. Oh. True ending mode.
Yay!
そこで公平を期すために、
Oh.
学園内の部屋のロックはすべて解除しちゃいます。好きに調べてちょうだいな。思う存分謎を解いてちょうだいな。うぷぷ。では学級裁判でお会いしましょう。やははははは。あははは。
You motherfucker. How magnanimous of him to unlock all the rooms. The time for talk is done. Now we need to begin our investigation. But I was planning on working alone from the beginning anyway. At this point, I can rely only on myself, on the Togami blood flowing through my veins. I have no time to worry about the rest of you. Each of you must uphold your own responsibility. Well then. After making his final statement, Byakuya left the dining hall.
Master! He didn't take me with him!
Do you blame him?
Laugh track.
Without Master,
the rest of you are like coffee with cream without the cream or coffee. You're totally useless. So bye.
How do you like my Toko voice?
I love it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Does it sound chuddy enough?
Yeah.
With that, Toko trudged out the dining hall. And now she's gone. And you're gonna have to go by yourself, right, Kyoko? That's right. Which just leaves Makoto, Hina, and me. In that case, I'm gonna go by myself too. Get lost, please. Wait, how come? Just wait and see. I'm gonna use my totally awesome spirit power to figure out the mastermind's identity. That's called hiding in the fucking bathroom and waiting for someone to figure it out.
That's some Usopp fucking excuse.
Yeah, for real. Laughing loudly, Hiro left the dining hall. Everyone's really gonna go off by themselves? What about you, Hina? I guess I'll do the same thing. I mean, it's not that I don't trust everyone, you know? But up until now, I haven't really been all that useful. I just depended on Sakura and everyone else. You're not useless. If you hadn't been here, I would have died. Makoto. Goku scratch on the back of the head. That's really nice of you to say. But still, I know I've mostly been totally useless. So I figure, at least here at the end, maybe I can find something that'll help us all get out of here. So I'm gonna go off and do it all on my own. Okay, see you later.
What?
Hina was in a surprisingly high spirits as she dashed out of the dining hall. And once again, it's just us two. Indeed. Now what? So you're gonna go off on your own too, right, Kyoko? Well, don't misunderstand. Just because we're going to do our searches separately doesn't mean we can't still work together. That goes for all of us. I think I see what you mean. Doing our own investigating doesn't mean we can't work together in the end. I should just see it as I should just see it as us splitting up to cover more ground. And then we can get back together and share what we found. Yeah, that's right. Well, I better get going. I have an endless list of things I need to check. Monokuma said all the doors in the school had been unlocked, right? So we should be able to investigate every nook and cranny in the school. We can visit all the places we couldn't go before. Makoto, no matter what it takes, we have to uncover the truth. By any means necessary. With that, Kyoko was gone, leaving only me. I don't have time to waste either. I have to begin my search. I still can't believe the mastermind might be one of us. And so that's what I have to prove. I'll prove that the mastermind isn't one of us. I'll expose the mastermind's true identity and solve the mystery of the school. And then we can all escape together. What if I'm the mastermind?
Okay, I was gonna ask you, like, from most likely to least, like, who do you think is, like, in your opinion, like, the mastermind?
It wouldn't make sense for Kyoko to be the mastermind. My character's been weirdly blacking in and out and having weird-ass dreams.
There's that. I remember he's like, you gotta stay here or some shit.
Yeah, the whole thing of him having to stay here. Hello, Ardina.
Hello.
I guess I'll start by taking another look at Makuro's Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. Once we find out who killed Mikuro Ikuzawa, then we'll know who the mastermind is. So where should I start my investigation to figure out who killed her? I guess I should start with the rooms that were locked up till now. The headmaster's room, the bio lab, and the door in the data center with Monokuma's face on it. Oh, and the second floor of the dorms where the gate had been down before. That should be open now, right?
Ooh,
that is true. After that, I'll have to double check the areas that were connected to the murder, which means the garden and the dojo. Okay, time to get started. Places to check. So yeah, how are you doing, Dina? We are in the last stretch of the game. It is open. I kind of forgot this was even above the dorms. Should we go here? Or should we go into the headmaster's room?
Let's explore this room.
Is we're right here, I guess?
Yeah.
The gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. What the fuck? This is the second floor of the dorms? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Concerning. I'm alright, just under the weather, but I'm okay. Oh. That's not good.
Interesting.
There's a door here. These are bathrooms. Giraffe? Coming out of a thing? Why is there blood everywhere? Gonna watch this stream? That's good. Thank you for watching. So basically, what the fuck? Why is the Eye of Horus here? Right, that's the Eye of Horus? What is happening here?
I'll look it up because it's either left or right.
So yeah, we're like in the last stretch of the game and we find out that the mastermind might be one of us. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not really even a bed anymore. It's just garbage. True. Oh shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Of course I'm right. Of course I'm right. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. What the fuck's the point of this? There's not even a camera here, you realize that?
I've noticed that too. I guess that's why they had this area locked up.
Oh, there's supposed to be that one duende kid. The soldier person that lived up here.
I thought that was the person who got fucking killed.
Yeah, but each person has a room. So, I thought they said that basically that person was living above everybody. Like a cryptid. It's an old locker room here. This room is filled with lockers. It must have been for the Host Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. That's a lot of random shit here. I wonder if I can open this. Rattle. Nope. The key card reader is installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card reader for this locker rooms on the second floor of the school. You have to use your e-handbook to open those up. So does that mean... Well, let's just give us a try. I took my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... This is no luck. Maybe only the locker owners can open it, which means none of us can do it. Each one of these you can try clicking on? What's the point of this? How does it even happen? It looks like the locker is already broken. Well, no shit. Why would they let me click on these? Oh, this is annoying. Can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. Imagine one of these opens. Wait, what did that say? There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. A weird little room? What's the point of that? This is a fancy looking room. Why is the door so wide?
What the hell?
What the fuck? This is a fancy-ass room. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult atmosphere. Oh, shit! It's the headmaster's private room. Kyoko! I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Huh? A regret? What are you talking about? What the fuck is this? There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something? That is clearly a secret room. There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming through. Ow. A breeze? There's like an open space on the other side of this wall. An open space, does that mean? You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something? Very easy trick. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up. But I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of a bunch of letters, or /or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, that's not nearly enough to go on. I looked through all this paperwork, all of his paperwork, and all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password. When I think about how much time I wasted on this... Oh shit. So... That was my Carmax, I think. It flew on the ground. So what, is this her dad's room?
Yeah.
There's a PC on the desk. It must have belonged to the headmaster. Whoever used this last, it looks like they were very interested in the ultimate despair. The PC still has some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on that ultimate despair. There's not much though. Nothing we don't already know. The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair. And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there? But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure. Damn. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? I appreciate whatever info we can get our hands on. I see. That's a good outlook to have. Shit. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she meant by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. What if it's a panic room? Why is that funny?
I just imagine them opening up and start like pummeling him to death.
The headmaster?
Yeah.
Ah! Yeah. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name? Oh, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be. I'm sure she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After all, the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, I bet the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure? It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it. Do whatever you want. Oh, she's mad. Okay. Presto! You know, I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name, but if that's not it, then might have just hurt Kyoko even more. If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay, in that case, here goes nothing. Beep, beep, boop, beep, 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 boop. I collected myself and then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. And how do you spell your name? Turn around and look at her. I typed in her full name, Kyoko Girigiri. My hands are tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Oh! It opened. I had to like unwrap my legs. Hold on. What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked! She looks mad as fuck. The nerve of this motherfucker using her name as their password after abandoning her. Why? Kyoko? While looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko? It's made poop all over the walls. Oh, this is a cursed ass room. Hey, Kyoko? I may as well not even been in the room. Her gaze was fixed on only one thing. A present? Wrapped and covered in such joy. That's what made it so unusual. I ain't looking at that just yet. I'd better check out that suspicious present before I do anything. That's just a bomb, man.
I have a feeling it's a bomb.
There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place in here. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting a kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it. Hey. Be careful, Makoto. Why, you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably. Oh. If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in there? Just don't scream or anything, right? Are you saying it's something that would make me want to scream? Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Fuck it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. Took a deep breath, took a hold of the lid. Slowly as ever slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... Oh shit. This motherfucker needs to shut up. Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Oh! That was her dad, I bet. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined? Just as I thought. What?
How the fuck did you figure it? You know, I was thinking it was gonna be a head, but
I mean, you're kind of right. Just as you thought. What? How could you have known that? I mean, there were bones in there. Human bones. Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box? My father. Huh? What about him? What you found in the box. They slimed her at his ass. Those bones, that body. That's my father.
what in the fuck?
Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? That same man she's been searching for? Well then, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him? Given all the information we already have, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Yeah, so basically, Kyoko was looking for her dad, and she comes from a detective family. But her dad abandoned her as a child. He disappeared from the family. So then she went here looking for him because he became the headmaster. But I guess now we just found his body inside a fucking prison. Huh. Alter Ego said that the headmaster was probably here in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume that most likely my father was in the school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or no, she wasn't calm. She was trying to seem calm. She's probably so angry. She said it was just as she thought. So she knew it was a possibility. Remember, she wanted to come to the school to tell him I'm not part of your family. You're not part of the family anymore. But now that she's dead, she's probably so fucking pissed. But I had to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father, so she would cut off all the ties. But that was all there was to it, right? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true giddy-giddy detective would never do. Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. Damn. And the fact that he had like a little picture of her probably here. Huh? This picture? It's all faded. It must be pretty old. Ah! He had the picture of her. He never really... Maybe he didn't really abandon her like she thought. Wait, is this a picture of... She was a chunky little baby. Look at that big-ass head. Hey, Kyoko? Gasp. Oh, she's really upset. Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past, and yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? Then I was right. It was a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Who took the picture, though? Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her. Dude, his hair is kind of like Kiryu's hair. Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell him myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. And this time he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? It's a very Kiryu thing to do. Look at his hair. It's literally like Kiryu's hair. A little spiky guy. Photo of Kyoko and the headmaster has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission. Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure? Never let anything get in the way of an investigation. I don't. Okay, so... Then if you don't mind... Don't mind if I do. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... What is that? Keycard? It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says, in case of emergency. Oh, I wonder if we can use that for the lockers now. I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk. A handbook with no limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. I'm assuming that's what that is. I think you're probably right. It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? But Kyoko, I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay? Headmaster's e-handbook had been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. So we found like a skeleton key for the handbooks. Listen, Makoto. Huh? Can I ask you a favor? Favor? What is it? I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. I know it'll inconvenience you that much more, but... Could you leave? Huh? Just for a little while. I'd like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko. Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need to get my emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're the only one connected by blood, not by heart and soul. But... maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he had hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you were going to say? If so, it's just a theory. And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through. That problem can be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry. Once I get myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. I'll see you later. Ooh.
I have a feeling he's not dead.
This is some other random person.
Yeah.
Is she really okay? Kyoko must have been... It must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. Everything so far is a shock to my character. To find out what happened to the headmaster... There's no doubt that the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father, then they killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So the same person may very well be the mastermind who planned this all out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. Yeah, Alter Ego was right. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity is... one of us still. That doesn't help. "15 of us met in the main hall. Add Makuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead." Oh no! Montage of everyone! Fuck that bitch. No! Even Makuro. She's undeniably dead. So the ones still left alive are... me, the Giga Chad. This guy, the dickhead. This fucking idiot. I don't even know. The femcel. This brat pog. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. And there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be another way. There just has to be. Alright, man. Take some alcohol. Oh, it doesn't let me. Is there an ass print on the chair? A leather chair. I can't imagine a student using something like this. It must have been the headmaster's. Why is that hard to believe? It's just a chair. The desk is home to a computer. It must belong to the headmaster. Alright! I got a Monokuma coin. Alright, let's get out of here. Interesting. Why is it just random shit everywhere, though? So... is it gonna let me use the emergency one? Wait, oh! What about the emergency handbook I found in the headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's try it. I took the emergency handbook and ran that across the card reader and... just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. I don't see anything that might be a clue. Alright, thank you, game. Oh, stuff! This thing is practically empty. What the heck is that? There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure who it is. Or whose it is. But there's some writing inside. It could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. It looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? I was flipping through the pocketbook, but my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there. Words I've heard before. Ah! There's a plan to turn Host Peak into a shelter and isolate the students that here in communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Wait, what?
What?
Wait, so, okay, so the headmaster and someone else.
Kyoko?
He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan, and here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigy safe to keep them safe as our hope for the future. Only their genius could overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country and our world, it is not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior you from a corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. It is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. That sounds like Kyoko wrote this. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko, it couldn't have been anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since he left. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. That sounds like a memory wipe. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be the headmaster and my father. Oh no, it is Kyoko, you're right. What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, and scrawled. Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There is a second despair. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Uh-oh. That's not good. That's not good at all. What the fuck? This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belonged to probably has an organization problems in every part of their life. This is Hiro's bullshit.
I was gonna say that.
This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Is this a deck of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for fortune telling? It's just a coincidence, right? No, stupid. There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. And dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever's stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible. I picked out one of the notebooks I saw. But the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Yasuhiro Hagakure. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written that dumbass. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook had also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended classes here? No, that can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to this school at the same time as the rest of us. And we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes. So what is this notebook? I mean, we already know that it looked like we got memory wiped.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems to belong to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There has to be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward. I have to believe in everyone. I'm expecting to see like that murderer person, the military person, just running at me down the hallway. Like, isn't that kind of creepy?
Yeah.
Ah, like running at me really fast like this. All right. Now, what else is closed? The girls' bathroom! Oh, okay. Lame. I'm just kidding. So, now what? Let's see. What was on the second floor that we had to go look at?
Was in the headmaster's room? Or office?
I don't know. The girls' room. The girls' lock has been unlocked, but going in is probably not a good idea. Yeah, okay. That's kind of funny they had dialogue with that. I don't know what they could be referring to in the second floor. I mean, I have the book. Tuplets. Places to check. Oh no, it was the second floor of the dormitory. That's what confused me. Okay. Meow. Let's get to the headmaster's room. I want to see what's in there myself. Alright, time to see. This is the headmaster's room. I've heard awful lot about it, but this will be my first time seeing it for myself. Makoto, it's you. No, Yakuya. Fuck you, bitch.
Boy.
Hey, Makoto.
Aria?
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you? When we get out of here, remember this moment. Man, shut the fuck up. Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting? Sure. What do you mean, something interesting? Take a look at this. School roster. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk. I almost said it right the first time. Class 78 student registry? It contains profiles for all of us and Mikuro. What? Ow. Apparently class 78 refers to us. Wait, when we found Mikuro's profile in Kyoko's room... That's right, it also mentioned class 78. This must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers, there can be no doubt Mikuro was a student here at the Homespeak Academy just like the rest of us. Mikuro Ikosawa, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it. But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry. Huh? What do you mean? I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled, she must have been in a hurry. Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. But what's your point? She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page. The first page? Correct. Mikuro's profile actually contains 2 pages. Oh. What? In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mikuro than we still didn't have. What kind of information is it? Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can't read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the headmaster himself. I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue. I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. That's what they look like? Mikuro reappears suddenly, and in the background of it, an entity floats. Close, but just out of reach. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. And right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mikuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward with my research into the ultimate despair. And I need to pay attention to Makuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Fenrir, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students, after all. But if I decide that she's a danger to the other students, I'll be forced to take all reasonable measures. Bleh. Makuro was a part of the ultimate despair. Can you give me some water?
After this.
Okay. I got that dry mouth. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now, but wouldn't that mean Makuro and the Mastermind were allies? Why? Why would they kill Makuro? Plus, even the headmasters seem to be afraid of what Makuro is capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe this means the Mastermind is even stronger than Makuro was. What's wrong, Makoto? Huh? You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another bit of information within the file that you should know. What is it? Did you notice the picture in there? A picture of the girl perhaps you've never seen before? The girl who seems to be included as part of our class, 78. That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. And the further information about that girl is included in the file. 5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, and it even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 32. Those are her measurements. Why would the school have that? Well, what do you think? What do I think? Are you asking me like if she has a nice body? You fucking idiots. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse and maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean? What? Is he trying to say? My character's a dumbass. There's a chance that the body isn't actually Makuro? Is that what he's saying? Oh, that is weird, yeah. Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right? That's all I was trying to say. What would you do with that information is your business. So I'm back to being Byakuya's errand boy. Damn. Makuro's profile has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention. Advice for me? You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well. It's not that we're getting along, she's just done a lot to help me. Well, don't put too much faith in her. Huh? The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford. What are you saying? Just what I think. Call it a hunch. A hunch? By my hunches tend to be proven right. No, they're fuck not. Don't you remember that one, like, trial? Where he thought he was right, but he was wrong, and he freaked out? Because they almost all died?
It was a Sakura trial.
I think so, yeah. The advice is freeze this time. Take it or don't, as you will. I'll keep it in mind, thanks.
Oh, just fuck off.
Oh, just fuck off. What would he have to say? What would Byakuya have to say for him to respond like that?
She would ignore him.
He would just say it immediately. The first fucking thing Byakuya would have said. Oh, just fuck off. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Can I look more into the book? Apparently that's us. Ask profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning, and Makuro. Just like us, Makuro is apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. And Makuro Ukasaba was part of the Ultimate Despair, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then why would the Mastermind kill her? Aren't they friends? Interesting. Interesting. Hold up. I gotta check something. Because this fuck-ass model keeps breaking. Wonder why it's doing this. Not sure. Restart mic. Wow. Whoa. Okay, well now it's fine again. How weird. It feels like The program stops hearing my microphone, is what I'm guessing. That's my, my guess. My hypothesis. My hypothesis. Hina! Makoto, are you here to look around too? Yep. Is that what you're doing here? Yeah, I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door. So I figured, if all the doors in the school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right? Though, I couldn't bring myself to open it. Because it might explode, right? That really sucks, so you open it. What the fuck? Thank you for the follow, Kuma. She wants me to blow up. I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Fucking stinky ass farts already been blowing me up the entire game. Okay, so I guess I'll open it. Wait, let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded. Hina raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it. Okay, go ahead. Oh my god. Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected. What the fuck is this? There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was... This place is totally sci-fi. Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Where the fuck are we?
I leave for 1 second and what the fuck?
We went into the little Monokuma room in the data center. Are we like in a spaceship?
Like you guys were never on Earth?
Yeah.
And the Monokumas are like little robot aliens that captured the fucking school?
They're little Gleeplorps.
Holy moly.
Well, we don't know that. Yeah, we just...
Look at that little Monokuma fucking picture.
What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Like some kind of military installation or something. Yeah, it looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it. Cockpit. So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit. Then could that mean... Alright, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons. No, bitch! Don't do that. Hold on, you can't just... or whatever, something like this. But it was too late. Hina was already jabbing away at the control panel.
Oh my god.
Huh? Did you hear that? Yeah, I think it came from the other room. Hina, what did you push? I'm not totally sure, but... I think it was that one, the one that says data center. Oh, this is how they're teleporting the fucking Monokumas around. I took one good look at the control panel, and I saw a bunch of buttons, each with a name of the room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. The room we were just in, that's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably go check it out. Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here. She hid behind a table, thinking the door was going to explode, and she made me open the door. Did I just hear what I think I heard? Is that Monokuma? It's like a little drone. Hey.
Wow, give me all your donuts!
Is that you, Hina?
What? Oh man, busted. How did you know? Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup? She's inside my head!
You don't even know what you're controlling?
Well, I mean, I can't really see anything from in here. Ah, guess what I found? A self-destruct button!
Oh, fucking, I go flying out the room, she blows up the fucking Monokuma. Whatever you do, don't push it. Aw, man! Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it, and the control panel inside. I think we're in outer space. We're going back in there, I guess. I want to control Monokuma. Well, hey, Makoto, what the heck was that just now? Monokuma. Huh? What do you mean? What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma. Monokuma? What, for real? Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma. Which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind had been controlling Monokuma from this room. And this control room is totally separate from the data center area with all the monitors. In other words, maybe the Mastermind can't monitor us all and control Monokuma at the same time. Yep. KYOKOS' theory was right. But if the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from here, then that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right? I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true... Oh my god, they keep showing this one thing again. Then the Mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is a 16th student. So, the reason why they don't have Monokuma running around anymore is because they're trying to mingle with everybody else.
Oh.
Because they're not in the control room anymore. No, it can't be. There's no way, right? Monokuma control room has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like that face you're making. Oh no, it's nothing. Oh, okay. What about you? Is everything okay? Oh, well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something? I can't say it isn't possible, but I really hope it's not true. So, like... You wanna leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out. Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. Okay, you wanna get going? Yeah. I would still poke around. There's probably, like, other random shit to look at, no? What the heck is this? Oh, she doesn't let me look at the trapdoor on the ground?
I think they're hiding.
You think that they're in there?
Yeah.
That's weird that doesn't let me click on it, does it?
Yeah.
You're like, hello! As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that? The door, it just locked on its own.
They were fucking down there.
They weren't fucking down there, they were just down there.
They were down there. They were, I don't know, beating their dicks while they were leaving.
They were just like... Don't make a sound. So that they probably heard Hina blasting ass in there while I wasn't in the room.
They were probably smelling ass.
They were like... like dying under the fucking...
Alright, Hina, do your thing. Air them out.
Hina, gas them! My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. Rattle, rattle. You're right, it's locked, but why?
Of course it's locked! Because the data center is now restricted.
They're fucking cheaters. Monokuma? Hey, no, Frey, you can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
It's for your benefit! Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room, as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
So right now you're being operated by someone in that room?
Correctamundo! But that doesn't make any sense. We were just in there, we didn't see anyone. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been?
The fucking trapdoor on the ground, we found it immediately.
Did you check a certain suspicious hatch?
No way. The hatch on the floor?
That was too bad. That was your one big chance and you blew it.
Couldn't we just do a roll call and see that it's not us?
Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to go tell the others. Peace!
Fucking asshole. He's gone, but... Was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there? In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure. Then, when I said we should leave, well, that hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? Oh. So it's not your fault. Okay. Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of our time that we have left. You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving. Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everybody what happened. What we found here. Nice. You got me all motivated again. Okay, I'm out. See you later. I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. There's a lot of like running around. Let's see. I mean, not in a bad way, obviously. Meow. Because we're so close. We're so close. They were hiding under the fucking floor. Oh, my back hurts. Okay. Now let's go to this secret room over here, remember?
Yeah.
Are you ready? This is the room that says Raw. I think it's, we're gonna walk in, it's gonna be like fucking WrestleMania. Why would it say Raw on the door? Oh. Here I am in a biolab.
Is this like a morgue or some shit?
It looks like it. They got like random shit in jars. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. I feel like I'm in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Oh, imagine if everyone in here was a student, they died. And on the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. But on the other side... there's some kind of weird machine or something built into the wall.
2, 4, 6, 8...
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Huh.
And there's supposed to be 16 students. There's a stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of those lately. So cold. Why is it so cold in here? That's the first thing I need to figure out. Because there's a fucking air conditioner, dude. I don't know. There's icicles hanging from the monitor. What do you mean? Is that kind of weird machine on the wall? I've seen something like this before. Oh, that's it. I've seen this kind of thing in horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. It's a morgue. Does that mean that this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. Open one of them. What do you mean a closer look around? Where? Oh, right. Now it lets me look here. Oh, there's some kind of booklet here. It looks like an instruction manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for the removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know that the automated systems have activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The exterior is a stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. Is this an instruction manual for the fridge? Are any of them red? The right-hand lights are off. Wow, looking around, I think I get it. It seems clear to me now. It was a makeshift morgue. Okay. And about those lights by each slot. It looks like it's set up so that when a slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which would mean inside each slot lit up in blue Another one of the victims is... Shit. Biolab lights has been added to the True Bullets section of your handbook. I can't let my emotions take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone else who's died. And that's defeat the mastermind. And to do that, I have to continue my investigation. I don't have any other option. Imagine we pull out like Hifumi's, and then he just like liquefies.
Ew!
I thought that would be kind of funny. I don't know. Psycho streamer alert. He goes, "Eee." His eye comes out. All right. Now we gotta go to the dojo. Double check stuff here, apparently. From what we were told. Oh, Tucko's here. Oh, Toko. So this is where you were. What do you want? Am I so disgusting you want me out of your sight? No, that's not at all. That's not it at all. I just thought maybe you'd found a clue. Well, I haven't. I didn't find anything, not a single clue. I figured since this place was related to the case, it would have to have been something, right? But there wasn't anything out of the ordinary here. Give it back! Give me back my precious time! Calm down, Toko. Don't tell me to calm down. Do you have any idea what I'm going through right now? When everyone finds out, they're gonna call me useless, good for nothing. Nobody's gonna say that. Nobody gives a fuck. Master will.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm not sure I can disagree with that.
I don't want that. I'm sick of always being looked down on. Why won't anyone accept me?
Well, I don't think there are any clues here, so maybe I'm just gonna get going. Okay. Well, she's fucking tweaking out. Really? There's nothing here? Dude, my nose is so stuffy! I can totally imagine Sakura out here using this to train. Rip. Right. Where else do we have to go? Over here. What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about? Share with the class.
No, nothing. Just imagine. Like, you don't have anything to do, so you're just standing there.
I just stand there?
Yeah.
Like an NPC like Toko? And then I have to wait for another PNG person to find me?
Oh, hey, I don't know. I'm just here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
This place is cool.
Wait, the body's gone. What the fuck?
Oh.
Huh? It's gone. Makuro's body. It's not here? It seems like it. Maybe the chickens ate her. There are still just 4 chickens left. Honestly, I'd be kind of terrified if there were more than that. The chickens duplicating. You don't think the fucking man-eating plant ate her? Monokuma flower. Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Maybe the body's inside the tool shed. I better check it just to be sure. Nope. I didn't find anything even close to a dead body. But if it's not here either, then it must be... Could it be in the biolab? But corpses aren't the only thing I need to check in here. That's one other thing. That tarp. That tarp played a key role in another case, so... I better look into it. This tarp, you can find it in the fucking biolab.
Oh.
The killer used the tarp to keep the sprinklers from getting the body wet. Which means the killer might have left some clue behind here. Huh? It says biolab, I was right. I didn't notice this before, but this is a small stamp on one end of the corner of the tarp. It says biolab? Then this originally came from the biolab. Tarp had been added to the truthfulness section of your handbook. Fucking little bullshitting rat. Trying to frame us? Fuck you. That's all I really need to check here. Gonna go to the biolab again. Never mind.
Oh, okay.
Never mind, I guess. This is a school announcement. Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then. Since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. We have to go to the gym? What the fuck? Why?
It's gonna kill us.
It's suspicious, but there's no doubt about this. This could be a trap. But even knowing that... He said go to the gym, right? Oh, it teleported me. Yasuhiro Hagakure. Ugh. Hey, Hiro. Wah! Makoto! Why'd you act so fucking stupid? Oh, no reason. You heard Monokuma's announcement, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go! What the fuck? Hiro, wait! There was no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hiro? It was like he was trying to avoid me. I was hoping to talk to him about the notebook I found in the locker. He's been hiding something this whole time? Why is he paranoid?
Yeah.
Cutscene.
Hello.
Move your foot real quick. I'm gonna scoot forward.
Welcome, hello, welcome! Hello, are you ready for your final hint? Well, it just so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you.
The envelope? What's the big idea? Are you gonna wait for me to try picking it up and then shoot me in the head like in some sort of PvP survival game? This must be the envelope.
And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside.
What?
Don't worry, just get on with it.
Monokuma's cryptic words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What's gonna be inside? What I found was a single photograph. Oh shit!
Oh, what the hell?
It's everybody. It featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. Why is Sakura holding Hifumi like that? If you fuck up this photo, I'm squeezing your fucking head. It was everyone who'd come to Host Peak at the same time as me. Junko's face is covered.
That's funny.
Wait, but... there's someone behind Sayaka. She's the only one I don't recognize. Wait, that's not true. I do recognize her. That's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster's room and we looked at that file... Mikuro Ikosaba? Then that girl is... What? Why? Why is Mikuro here with everyone else? And even more than that... Where am I? I'm not in the photo.
That is fucking weird.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh! I'm the one... Wait, no, that's not true either. Am I the one taking the picture? Or is Hifumi somehow taking a picture in a big-ass mirror?
Maybe you're taking the picture?
He's holding a camera, though. And we're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. And now that I'm looking at it, it's not even everyone. I'm not in the picture. I'm not the only one not here. The picture has all 15 other students, but not me. But I guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. Imagine opening the letter and a gun just appears like in part 4 of JoJo. Yeah, for real. In this game, it would be more like someone sprays poison in my face for opening a fucking letter. Is that everyone else in this picture? I thought everyone was like me, and I didn't know each other till they got here. But if this picture is real, then could that mean... Could it be everyone else and just me? Everyone here except me is... How long are you gonna keep up with this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet? You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know. So I mean, get out! But I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. It looks like they're smashing their keyboard. I guess that means he's done talking. Damn it. Interesting. Group photo has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So in the end, all I found in the gym was even more confusion. And with that confusion in my hand, I left the gym dejected. How does that count as a hint? It made me even more confused. Is that what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photo just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which would mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all others up. No, I have to clear all this up. Everyone, talk to me. Now where do I have to go?
That's a very good question.
I'm thinking the dorms. Anyone in the kitchen? Of course you're in the fucking kitchen. So this is where you've been hiding. Listen, I was just hoping to talk to you. Makoto? Why are they all scared of me? Sorry, I gotta go. What? She ran off so fast I didn't even have time to ask her to stop. Why? Why won't you talk to me? They showed him something. They showed him that I pissed the bed from really early in the game. Remember my secret that they talked about? Well, maybe they're still in the rooms they were investigating. Over here. The true ending is that I'm the crazy person, I bet.
It could be that.
Well, imagine he like blacks out and just does shit at night and then goes back to sleep. Oh, what is in here? Where is everybody? What the fuck? What the hell? Is everybody on the first floor? No. I found you, you fucker. Hey, hero. Ah, Makoto. What's going on with you? Every time I see you, you freak out like that. No, No! Sorry, but I'm in a big hurry. Once again, he ran off like a terrified rabbit. Hero, what's wrong? I still wasn't able to talk to him about the notebook I found. It was like he was avoiding me. Like he was afraid of me. Why? There's no point in doing that. Stuff been shoved everywhere, from a lawnmower to fertilizer, flower pots to farm tools. Okay. My nose is stuffy. What the fuck? That's funny. Where the fuck is her body? There's only one's way down here. Where is everyone? They're making me check every single room. I'm just gonna start going in random rooms. Was that shit like that before? What the heck? It's a Wawa. I feel like everybody's on the first floor. Maybe Byakuya's in the library also? That's what I would be thinking. Let's run down. They scared of the boogeyman? I'm the boogeyman? Yeah, I don't know why they're scared of me. I mean, I have hunches that maybe I'm like a crazy person, or like I got mind wiped and I have to do some. I'm related to what's going on, but obviously I don't know. I found Byakuya. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya? I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Byakuya, what the fuck? But of course he didn't. He just walked away. Why is he acting like that? Like, he was purposely trying to avoid me. Why is everybody running away from me? What the fuck? Please be quiet, the baby is sleeping.
I wonder what that means.
Manakuma's drawing on the walls. I got a coin for looking at a big booby lady. Kinda weird we haven't found Kyoko. What the hell? Might as well check every single room. Though I feel like they're not going to be in the classrooms. Nope, nobody's here. The laundry room, maybe? No. Where the fuck is everybody? Where'd everybody go? She's still in there. Can't talk to her. I mean, I guess that means I have to find Toko? The door's unlocked. So they're not in this room. Maybe someone's in the kitchen?
That's weird.
I was gonna say it. It is weird because it's like, where the fuck is everybody? They want me to do something specific, so I don't know. You know what I mean? So they had to be in the upper floors. I'm gonna have to just sweep every single room. I've already been in here. I feel like somebody's probably in the morgue. I got in here. This music reminds me of SMT. SMT. Shin Megami Tensei, the little demon game. Okay, so it's not anywhere on this floor, as far as it looks. Don't know if I've ever gone in here though. Hello, I'm Monokuma from the school store. I'm very kind. Gather up your coins and come play with me. Or I might die of loneliness. Okay. Oh? I decided to visit the biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there was her pass out again. Toko? She saw a body and busted her shit. Toko, are you okay? She's not dead, is she? No. Oh god. Wah! It's cold, it's super cold. It's just so cold, I think I might catch a cold. If you keep taking naps in places like this, I'm sure you will. What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me, getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. You smell like shit. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered, straight up horny. Okay, so why did you pass out? I don't know, last thing I remember was me waking up just now. What'd you do to Miss Morose? Or Morose? Morose? I don't remember how you say Toko's last name. Oh, that's right, your memory stops and starts every time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. Is punishment time monkey ho? Not yet. Because even if she forgets something, I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. It's more like half. Genocide Jack's memory has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. All I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I slit your throat. I don't know. I'm sure Byakuya is around somewhere, doing his own investigating. By himself? I assume so. I knew it. I totally knew it. I'm total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't imagine how lonely he must be right now. I think her laugh is funny. Toko shot off, her eerie laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. Well, there's no point in asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be a reason for it. Her dumbass went to go look at a dead body. The fridge, it's open. But I'm sure they were all shut last time I was in here. That must be why she passed out. Oh, Kyoko just standing in a corner. She faints so easily. Kyoko? It's getting late, isn't it? Are you okay? I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize. But listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's a morgue. Yeah, I suspected as much. And Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in here, and well, there you have it. You knew she'd faint. I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got inside, the real answer became clear. I imagine she came here to investigate, and when she opened the slot there, that's when she saw the body inside and dropped like a bag of rocks. Why's everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. Don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea. Give me a hand with this. Kyoko approached the fridge, hands outstretched, but suddenly she stopped. What's wrong? Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Makuro's body is in there. What? Wait, I want to talk about the purple thing. Makuro's corpse? Ow, my ass. Makuro's body is inside the fridge? Just like every other time, the mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. The mastermind did it? I am cold. I'm putting on my hoodie. Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I guess. You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. Oh, that's right. Kyoko didn't even get a chance to check the body during the last investigation. I need to do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. I'm going to find a clue this time, and I'm going to grab the mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do? Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? Okay. I sit here. Are you done? I should ask Kyoko about that group photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt your investigation, but I wanted to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about the announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Huh? Why not? The only reason he'd give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. She AI generated that? Probably. ChatGPT or whatever, can you generate a photo, a class photo, everybody in a specific uniform of all my dead friends? Here's your photo. And then Hifumi's gonna be like really skinny. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he might have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but that's what's done is done, I guess. Standing there looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Did the mastermind forge that picture as a trap to confuse us? That's gotta be it. There's no other explanation.
My laptop kind of like stopped having internet.
Oh, it crashed?
Yeah, so I'm gonna restart it.
Okay. It would seem that the blue light comes on when the slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on? Looking around, the number of lights that are on, including Makuro's, there's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights? Biolab lights have been updated in the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Was there not 9 dead bodies?
There was 9 dead bodies. I don't know if we looked it out of order.
I don't know. Oh yeah, the tarp. I'm gonna send you something real quick. Well, I'm gonna look at it after the stream, because I don't have my phone. It's the same as the one I found in the garden tool shed. And if I remember that tarp, it had a stamp on it that said Biolab. And that's the tarp one that was used to help camouflage the murder in the garden. At some point, someone got it from the Biolab and took it over here. Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast. Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report brief. So, did you find anything? I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and the blow to the back of the head were inflicted after the death. Oh. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of those were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. And the victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The only option is those other wounds, but the file said they were old. Where does it say they're old? Huh? All the Monokuma files file says is that they were inflicted at least several days ago. I guess I don't see the difference. The difference is immense, considering the impression they give. You seem to be equating several days old with simply old. But that doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes it seem like they've been there forever, like they're not related to the murder. Are you saying they are? But we all got the Monokuma file right after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, then there's no way they could have had anything to do with it. But what if Mikuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What? Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can you? One of many? A detective doesn't have supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. Instead, the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can. They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. Then, as they investigate, they test what they find against each of the possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. Okay. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. So if there's anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body, now's the time. Yeah, I do want to know. Come to think of it, there was one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mikuro's profile, it listed her weight and height. 5'7", 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? You remembered all that? They were indeed consistent with the corpse. Okay, so it is her. So then, she is super dead and blown up. And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo. There's absolutely no mistake. Okay. Our victim in this case is without a doubt Mikuro Ikusaba. Damn. Slimed off screen. Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so. Then it looks like we have no further business with Mikuro's body. Let's get going. It's kind of chilly in here. Oh wait, are we not going to put the body back? Don't you think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this? Sad? Did you forget? She was our enemy once, as part of the ultimate despair. But she still got killed. She's still a victim.
Yeah, no.
Have you ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Based. Well, yeah, but still. You really are naive, don't you know that? It's really quite appalling. But she could have abandoned me, but she decided to help me instead. So for someone like that, what does it mean to be naive? I think we've done all we can do here. Back to our separate investigations, yes? Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. Something I need to talk to Kyoko about. Oh, right, the pocketbook. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Wait! Hey, Kyoko. I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask. Go ahead, then. Out with it. Have you really not seen your dad even once since you got here? What? What do you mean? Well, you know how those lockers on the second floor of the dorms? I do, yes. But to get into any of the lockers, you need the handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using the emergency handbook. You found the one you found in the headmaster's hidden room. So, did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook. She's like, what the fuck? What makes you say that? Like I said, only the locker's owner should be able to get into it, right? I can't imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to that area just recently. What I'm saying is, there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. It was about the headmaster, about your father. Huh? Does that mean that video is real too? Video? Makoto, I think everything is finally starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Although I'm afraid that picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to investigate those lockers right now. I need to confirm what you just said with my own 2 eyes. Oh, let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can... That won't be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. After all, it would seem that it's my locker. Your locker. If you watch this, it'll make sense. Oh shit, she gave him a CD? And it says Class 78, urgent interviews? I found it in that hidden room after you left. Oh, never mind. I don't have any time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you'll realize what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. None of this makes sense right now, but I guess that means that there's some important clue on this DVD. I guess we're watching a movie. Interview DVD is added to your truth books. Oh, and now it's my turn. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Ramble? So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. You're talking about your dad? I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life. And all because of the mastermind. But there's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swore to destroy the mastermind. This is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with the fire of a determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why is it? Why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous that there's no understanding, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right. But keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether that truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean? Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know. Indeed. Sorry if that was strange. Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that final farewell, Kyoko was gone. I better get going myself. I got that DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the A&B room to check it out. Kyoko says something about the hopeless truth. But no matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose! Alright, let's go watch a movie. Movie time! Meow. Me sprinting to the frickin' movie room. I wanna watch a movie. Whoa, I bumped into the fucking wall. I started drifting around corners. Hoya! First floor. Alright, we're in the A&B room. Time to see what's going on. This should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. Oh shit. Lock in. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on the screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It must have been only a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka. It took me by total surprise. I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was. Oh, new voice. Okay then. Are you ready to begin? The voice I heard was of a man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got a hang of taking notes while having a conversation. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka's tense face didn't move a single millimeter. So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not... What the fuck? It's not that I don't trust you guys, it's more like insurance, so please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. What the fuck? There's a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school? Can you accept that? You want me to accept that? Sayaka was obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending their entire life in this school? I accept. What? Thank you, and I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As a headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I can give you my word. So I think he knew some shit was gonna happen, so he tried keeping all these students in the school, and then they basically slimed his ass and then hijacked the whole idea. And then toying with them.
That sounds like it could be it, right?
Yeah. As if on cue, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now. But this only is... this... I simply couldn't comprehend what I had heard. Because I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. I know how much she wanted to escape and pursue her dreams with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder, fucking bitch. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor, the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes darted back to the screen. And if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me right over the edge. Oh shit, it's me! Huh? Doppelganger. What I saw was me. Impossibly, undeniably me. Yes. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation. But the I in here and now, I just sneeze. Perfect timing. That was a quick time event. Had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, and much less sitting down to talk to him like this. Now, shall we get straight to the point? This can't be real. I said yes? Why the fuck would I say that? I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this. Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we? But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you. So what happened? He says the same thing. Once again, the video cut, and from there, the video repeated the same scene again and again for the others. Byakuya. Coco, Hina, everyone. They all said that they agreed to live in this school forever. And then... Kyoko. Oh shit. Her interview of him had just been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father, and when he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. And just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just a monitor. The DVD player itself had apparently turned off, which of course meant that the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Oopsie! Looks like it broke out of service.
It just happened to break just now.
Now then, when does it matter? Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right?
Failure my ass, you cut the power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He'd ask them the question, and they all say yes. I couldn't help myself. I let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remembered something. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. A convenient outcome? Something that had seemed to obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or interview DVD had been updated in the truth bullet section of your handbook. Ding dong bing bong. He's being like weirdly less goofy, if you notice that.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to the drop. But as I said, every ending is a promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. The beginning.
Why'd I say it like that?
Anyway, let's get started.
My voice is putting out. The beginning of the end of the class trial. Oh shit. Everyone gather once again at you know where. Shit. It's about to begin again. The class trial is going to start. The final class trial. The last time all our lives will be on the line. As far as we know. The last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Alright, I'm gonna run up the door. Yeah. Alright guys. My throat is dying. And that was a pretty fucking crazy episode. Obviously nobody died, but we saw a lot of things that have a lot of implications. Like, I don't know, man. Like, we got mind wiped clearly. That lady, that what is it? That Fenrir girl, Fenrir girl. The headmaster knew about her, and he knew that she was bad news. And he still let her in like whatever program, and then like somebody killed him, we think. So that means that he was there trying to save everybody, and he wasn't an evil person. And then like for some reason now everybody's avoided me except for Kyoko, but Kyoko's the only one that didn't go into like to get that clue. So like what the fuck is happening? Right? It's crazy. But yeah. Alright guys, if you're not already in the Discord, make sure to join my Discord server so you can vote for shit for me to play and talk to me and beat me with sticks and yeah, the usual. Alright guys, tomorrow, I have no idea what I'm gonna do tomorrow. So that'll just be kind of a last minute thing. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah. Alright guys, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.